David Andal, Senior Vice President of the St. Louis Federal Reserve Branch, emphasized the possibility of incorporating Ripple Nett for payment processing, following the U.S. Federal Reserve's declaration regarding the utilization of XRP. Ripple Nett's dependence on XRP as an intermediary for facilitating these transactions has been, it is emphasized for David and Ali, that the Federal Reserve may delegate settlement responsibilities to an external entity, such as Ripple. Should this transpire, the value of XRP may climb dramatically, maybe reaching $110,000. This action by the Federal Reserve is not unexpected. The Federal Reserve recently acknowledged the potential role of XRPs and XLM in enhancing the blockchain aspect of their Fed payment service. The emphasis is presently on Ripple, recognized for its open-source technology and innovative cross-border payment solutions. To facilitate financial transactions incorporating Ripples prior to commencing, please press the like button, select subscribe, and activate our feature. Technology with Federal Reserve, the Fed, now payment mechanism is expected to be a crucial factor in elevating the value of XRP significantly. Hello, you are a reliable source for all matters pertaining to XRP. Notifications: we will initiate an exceptional XRP giveaway upon reaching the 10,000 member milestone. To confirm your participation, adhere to these 3 steps and incorporate the pertinent hashtag monies side in your comments. Let us directly address today's subject, which pertains to Ripple's collaboration with Ripple is acknowledged as a significant contributor in collaboration with the Federal Reserve for Payment Solutions in the initial section of the study. The Faster Payment Task Force approach, which was officially disclosed on the Federal Reserve's website, federalreserve.gov. The study specifically highlights Ripple's capability to facilitate instantaneous foreign transactions, which typically need 2 to 4 days, and exhibit a deficiency in fee transparency and tracking. Ripple addresses this issue by providing immediate settlement, complete transparency regarding costs and payment status, and we discover that Ripple and the Federal Reserve have broadened their collaboration to integrate domestic payment. A substantial body of evidence supports this assertion, and viewers may pause to examine a pivotal section of the report that details how central banks, including the Federal Reserve, the Bank of England, and the Saudi Arabian Monetary Authority, have collaborated with Ripple to improve the national payment system. The paper highlights Ripple Labs' innovative strategy in the foundational phase of payment processing, particularly its provision of a complementary worldwide real-time settlement system as a crucial element. The Federal Reserve and Ripple's decentralized peer-to-peer settlement system are poised to supplant existing fund transfer systems, preparing to embrace and implement, reflecting on the inception of this transition a year ago. The Ripple logo was prominently featured in a Federal Reserve broadcast on Fox News concerning the prospects of a digital US dollar. Other entities, such as the International Monetary Fund in the Bank for International Settlements, BIS, also displayed the Ripple logo. In the domain of global finance, the Bank of International Settlements evidently possesses a significant share of the world's wealth. It's indicated by the Federal Reserve Board's listing of Ripple in their Shadows list of partners, reflecting interest in the company's technology. Ripple's foray into this sector represents a noteworthy advancement. We possess an announcement from the Department of the Interior citing Jess Chan, Senior Counselor of the Frederick Shah Board of Governors. Jess, a former Deputy General Counsel at Ripple, is believed to be leading this effort. There is much to learn about it, and it is very interrelated. This is merely the surface of what I intend to explore. The Federal Reserve has recently cautioned about the possibility of bank losses stemming from real estate pressures and increasing interest rates. Since early March, they have engaged in conversations with other partners regarding this matter. And it appears that BRICS and the EU are preparing to adopt XRP. The European Union has explicitly asserted that XRP will underpin the digital euro, facilitating wealth transactions. Multiple reports from the XRP ledger corroborate this assertion and suggest that the value of XRP is anticipated to rise imminently. An expert in the subject anticipates that, as it gains global momentum, the price may escalate to $500 and maybe $10,000. The film reveals that the narrative surrounding XRP is rapidly progressing beyond the CC resistance to Ripple. The BRICS nations are opting to create their central digital currency, within banks utilizing the XRP ledger in collaboration with Ripple, and the latest research suggests that this central digital currency blockchain technology and digital currencies will render bank currency a prominent global canon. Financial instrument. Let us commence our tour in Brazil, where a transformative relationship with Ripple has emerged, evidenced by its expansive network across every BRIC nation. Brazil has implemented an innovative cryptocurrency on-demand liquidity system. The advancements in Brazil's financial technology sector have markedly enhanced with this service. The subsequent focus will be directed towards Russia. Multiple documents indicate President Putin's deliberate transition away from the US dollar and the petrodollar. In light of SWIFT's decision to exclude Russia from their payment system, there has been a significant alteration to Ripple Labs aimed at developing a digital currency derived from the XRP ledger, which is influenced by the Russian Central Bank digital currency, CBDC. This measure not only circumvents the SWIFT prohibition, but also leverages the decentralization of the XRP ledger to ensure Russia's ongoing engagement in the global financial system. As we redirect our attention to India, Ripple emerges as a pivotal participant in yet another substantial endeavour. The initiative is the catalyst for India's ambitious digital rupee project, which is underpinned by Ripple Labs technology and signifies a significant advancement in India's quest for a global central bank digital currency, CBDC. However, the narrative does not conclude at that point. China has entered the domain of central bank digital currency by collaborating with Ripple. The relationship exemplifies Ripple's growing influence in the African banking system. The tale is analogous. According to the 22 African Blockchain Report, South Africa and more than a dozen other African countries have embraced Ripple and XRP as payment processors, underscoring the increasing importance of CBDC to the XRP ledger across the continent. So, the ledger's growing importance in Africa's financial sector is evidenced by its widespread use. Notably, the latest BRICS study identified XRP as the preeminent digital currency for transactions. This recognition by BRICS reinforces XRP's position as a global leader in digital currencies due to recent improvements, which have resulted in a growth in price forecasts for XRP, include notable predictions from prominent financial professionals who assert that XRP will reach a value of $5.50. This therefore necessitates a comprehensive inquiry, which led us to the fascinating origin of ChatGPT, a prominent AI bot specializing in cryptocurrencies such as XRP. By 2024, Ripple, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano are anticipated to surge by an extraordinary 100,000%. This price escalation should not be unexpected, particularly considering that Arthur Brado, a co-founder of Ripple, asserts that the cryptocurrency was intended to attain a value of $10,000. Furthermore, Brio asserts that XRP possesses the capability to scale and fulfill the given that the global population is projected to require $7.05 billion in financial resources. What significance does $1.50 hold for you? $1.50